Hello Pisces, welcome to your January 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name's Rochelle and we're also joined by Richard here.
Hello Pisces.
And we're here to deliver your channeled messages. We're doing something a little bit different this month. Firstly, we're going to a monthly format for He Said, She Said. And it'll be a little bit more in depth than what we've done in the past. I'll be using the Witch's Tarot to lay down the female perspective, and Richard will be using the Universal Waite deck for his version, which is the male perspective. And at the end of this reading, if you find it's resonating, feel free to join us on the extended version, which is brand new this month. It'll be another 25 to 30 minute reading, and that will be on the Vimeo channel, and the link for that will be below in the descriptions box. Okay, so now we've got the housekeeping out of the way. Let's get started on your reading here, Pisces. From the Dark Goddess Oracle, you've pulled the card of Azumi. This is a card of persuasion. Now the message here is a Japanese archetype, and it is the persuader, literally. This multi-talented goddess would use song, dance, and a trick of mirrors here to persuade. Very much an energy here of, I feel it's you, Pisces, who may have the gift of the gab, someone who is able to hold the attention of others with ease. You'd make a very good politician or entertainer. And likewise, you may be possibly someone that family and friends come to for when they feel like they need to be persuaded. Most of the time you relish this, but take heed that it is a force that must also be kept in check. It's not always right to change someone's mind or have them give up their beliefs for yours. Just because you can talk, sing and dance rings around them. The art of persuasion should be deployed with care and attention. Azumi warns that just because you have this power doesn't mean you should use it at will. So right now it's about letting rivers run their course so people can experience the lesson within. As tempting it is to always have your way, sometimes your way may not be the best for others here, Pisces. Now from the Mystical Moments Oracle, you've pulled the card of Liberty.
So liberty speaks to choices, confidence, letting go and self-determination. This card stands for the freedom you have to choose your own way in life. Don't let others decide for you. You have the power to liberate yourself from both external and internal cages.
So Pisces, this could be either you that is trying to persuade someone else who it may be something that you disagree with, that they are coming to you with news of, or it could be the opposite way around. It may be that someone is trying to persuade you from a particular course of action, Pisces. So we'll see where this goes. I'll leave this as the overall energy. And please excuse my awful bands here. We're on the high seas. Okay, let's have a look. Firstly, I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut these cards, Pisces. And we will focus in. I will lay down my layer first. The energy of the person that you are thinking about, Pisces. What they bring to the table. Their flaw, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the potential outcome. Okay, and we'll have Richard lay down his male perspective here. I might move these over just a little bit.
Right, so these are going to be the same cards, just in the male perspective.
So strengths, weaknesses, potential, crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome. Okay, first of all, let's focus in. Now, before I get started, this can be your energy, Pisces, or of someone that you're focused on. Could be a friend, family member, lover, significant other. Now, the energy of this person is the Fool. So it may be a young person or someone just starting out very much an energy here of being at the beginning of their journey.
But it's in the upright, so things are looking good for them right now.
Yeah, they may be quite free-spirited, certainly an air about them that they're not particularly worried about the future. They're just really starting out here, trusting in the unknown is what I get with the Fool. Let's take a look at the male perspective.
7 of Pentacles, so this is a time of reassessment, taking stock.
Yeah, with this one, it's very much a feeling of them together, of
sort of being unsure, I think, but starting out.
Yeah,
just
it's
that
an
kind of
innocent energy. I get innocence here. Let's take a look and see what they bring to the table when it comes to you. The 3 of Swords in reverse. So this may be someone who has hurt you in some way. It could be a love relationship. It could be a family member, Pisces. Just someone who has... It's hurt you, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. You know, the 3 of Swords in reverse, what I get around this for you, Pisces, is that although whatever this energy is here of this person coming to you, just starting out... There is going to be pain associated, but it's lessened somehow. And it may be lessened by love, is what I get. Let's take a look and see what the male perspective is.
The Hanged Man. So, in the past, there's possibly been a sacrifice made, and that sacrifice might not have been in your favour.
Yeah, it does seem like there is... I feel like your perspectives are being changed in some way. You're looking at things differently, whereas there may have been something that may have hurt you, but now you're viewing it in a different way, a new way. I don't see it as bad energy at all.
Right, so we look at the card of Liberty, which talks about being liberated from external or internal cages. So this could be an internal cage, possibly, that we're talking about here.
And now there is a view to a different way. Let's look and see what the floor is. Death in reverse. Okay, so letting go of the past, the old way of viewing things. I feel like it is about outdated beliefs and an energy here of there needs to be a letting go, a release of old ways of belief so that there can be healing and in order to view things a different way. Let's see the male perspective.
So the male perspective here is 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's dissatisfaction, I think, with their current conditions.
Yeah, it may be that someone's let you down, or you have viewed it in the past as perhaps something that you'd hoped for didn't eventuate. Perhaps I get this kind of energy here as someone who was looking at kind of the perfect life or a perfect setup, and something's happened here perhaps to throw a spanner in the works. Something that you're having a hard time letting go of. Yeah,
so this is more it's things that it might not be all bad actually, it's just that things haven't come out as you had planned them to come out or expected them to come out.
Yeah.
So it's really more a card of disappointment, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's look at how this person is viewing you here, Pisces. And then we've got that double card, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, they see you as being disappointed. So they see it. They see whatever this is. They recognise that there may be... It could be that this kind of energy here is just really being disappointed at how things have come to pass. There seems to be an energy here around you, Pisces, as someone who perhaps is somewhat unfulfilled in some way. I get it more materially for some of you, Pisces, more than emotionally. Let's have a look at the male perspective.
Right, the Four of Cups. So we're looking at a situation where perhaps somebody is not as open to offers as perhaps they should be.
Yeah, I'm wondering here, Pisces, if someone is not coming to you with some kind of offer and you view it as not enough.
Yeah, or insufficient, or enough to turn that Nine of Pentacles around to make you satisfied.
Let's look at how you're viewing this person, Pisces. The Moon. So you see this person is perhaps confused. Perhaps you may even view this person as having deceived or kept things from you.
Yeah, I get confusion from that card.
Let's look at the male perspective.
The Ace of Swords in reverse. So we're looking at a situation where there's little clarity, which pretty much goes with the Moon. Moon card here as well. So there's lack of clarity, and there's a view that this person feels like you're confused. So from the male perspective, they are confused, and then from the other perspective, they see that confusion.
Yeah, it may be here, Pisces, that from your end, you feel like this person is making a mistake, a bad decision, because of confusion, due to a lack of seeing things in the way that you want them to see. Because I have you as trying to persuade this person, Pisces, to do something that it seems like they're not on board with. But you're trying to persuade them, I think, Pisces, because you see them as confused and lacking in mental clarity here in order to make a good decision. Let's take a look and see what the strength is between you and this person, Pisces. King of Swords is the strength. That's interesting. Again, I get it's an authority kind of energy. It may be a person, but I actually don't think it is a person here, Pisces. I think that this is more the energy between you is of some kind of authority. I pick up King of Swords as an authority figure here, and it's a very masculine energy. So I'm either talking to a man, or I'm talking to a woman who perhaps has been
dominant
in some way. It could be that you had to be both mother and father to someone.
Right, that's a good way of putting it.
Let's look at the male perspective here.
Yeah, so the male perspective here is the Ten of Swords, which indicates betrayal or feeling betrayed, I think, is really what I'm getting at.
Some kind of ending.
Yeah, generally though, it's not a good ending. But the good thing about it is that it's ended, but it's over, and that some healing can begin.
I want to have a look at the weakness. Okay, Ace of Cups. So, I'm sorry, I've picked over two of them here. But the male perspective is the Fool in reverse. So with the Ace of Cups here, the main weakness I get here is that there is love.
Well, I think what the main weakness is it might be a new love. That I think somebody in this relationship has found a new love.
Yeah, I think you're right, Richard. It might even be a little bit of jealousy here, perhaps, that
yes.
Someone taking a place of someone.
And further, we got the Fool in reverse here from the male perspective.
Yeah.
And what that indicates is a feeling of recklessness. But somebody has made a reckless decision. That's what's being viewed as the flaw in this relationship.
And I also get here that someone may feel like it's not this person's time, not this person is not ready for love.
Right.
Not ready for love.
Not ready for this particular love either.
Right. But I think that the decision has been made.
And they view it as a betrayal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the potential here. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The roadblock is the Two of Wands. Yeah, the thing is, I get someone is, I see the Fool, I see the Two of Wands. Somebody here has their eye on a future, and it may include Pisces. They're moving away, relocation, travel. Six of Pentacles in reverse speaks to me of very much an energy of not giving as much to the relationship. So it may be, Pisces, that the energy here is that part of the reason why you don't want to let this go, or you're trying to persuade this person to do something different than what they are wanting to do, is because you fear the loss. I think it's more about you fearing the loss of this person in some way.
I'm getting the sense here we're not really talking to a couple here. I think we're talking to a parent talking about a child.
Yeah, or some kind of really close friendship.
Or a close friendship.
A family member.
Yeah, I'm just not getting the sense this is a love type relationship that we're dealing with here.
Yeah, I have a feeling I think it's you, Pisces, who's trying to persuade someone not to take a course of action because you feel they're not ready for this opportunity, this love. But they're doing it anyway.
And you feel betrayed about it too, I think.
Yeah, let's look at the male perspective.
Yeah, from the male perspective, we've got the potential is the King of Swords in reverse. We've got a pair here. We've got, again, this is King of Swords in reverse.
There's some sort of air sign energy here.
And we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse as the roadblock.
That's interesting.
So I think with this, the King of Swords in reverse is somebody who is not really making good decisions, or is viewed as not making good decisions. I think is really more the case here. And the Ten of Cups, of course, in reverse is about lack of happiness, or lack of not getting that happily ever after.
Yeah, upsetting the family in some way, breaking a family apart. It may be a child who is moving away from home, making a decision that Pisces you view is not to their best interests. King of Swords in reverse, for some reason I'm picking it up as your energy, Pisces, even though you're not an air sign. You may have air in your chart, or right now you're just acting as very strong. I get you being the strong one, you being the one who is trying to persuade this person through talk, through speech, because with swords it's all about language, communication. So you're communicating to this person, but not in a good way, I feel.
Very directly,
but quite harshly.
Right.
And it has the potential, I think, to perhaps push this person even further away. But we'll have a look in the lots to clarify in the extended version. So if this is resonating with you, please click on the link below. That will bring you to the Vimeo channel where the extended version will be. Now, the potential outcome is the Eight of Cups. So this is abandonment, walking away.
Yeah, which I think is what you might fear, Pisces, if this is you.
Yeah, real capacity here for someone to, if this is a family situation, to really kind of drive people apart is what I'm getting. Let's have a look at the male perspective. Page of Pentacles.
So again,
this may be the person.
Yeah, it's good. They're again, they're young. They're starting out.
Yeah.
It's a new opportunity for them, and basically, I see them as leaving and going off and striking out on their own.
Wow, Pisces. So we'll continue this in part 2. Lots to clarify, so hope that you join us there. We'll go into this in depth. And again, the link will be below in the descriptions box, so I hope that you join us there. If not, then we wish you all the best for the rest of the month, Pisces, and we will speak to you again very soon. Bye, Pisces.
Bye, Pisces.